July of 2007 was a simpler time. It was a magical time. Number one song on the radio, I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry. The number one movie at the box office, Transformers. A live-action Transformers movie, written and directed by Michael Bay. What could possibly go wrong? I don't want to talk about it. But attached to that Transformers movie was a trailer that, quite frankly, took a lot of the focus away from Transformers. Which may have been for the best. We didn't know anything about it. We didn't know what the movie was. Shaky handycam footage of a party in New York City. When all of a sudden, shit goes down. And the head of the Statue of Liberty comes rolling down the street. Something had ripped it off and tossed it straight into New York City. And that was it. All we got was the Bad Robot logo and the date 1/18/08. 6 months! We had to wait 6 goddamn months to find out what the hell that movie was. The movie ended up being Cloverfield. Now that night, in July of 2007, when I got home, did I jump online and talk to all my friends about how great the Transformers live-action movie was? No. Was I popping in my Transformers DVDs to watch classic episodes from the 1980s to satiate my nostalgia? No. You know what I was doing? As soon as I got home from that theater, I jumped online and I began to Google. I Googled every possible thing I could find about this movie, 1/18/08. That was all we had. Was that the title? We knew it was the release date, but was that also the title? Nothing. We knew nothing. Now, for the 6 months between July of 2007 and January of 2008, peppered very slowly, bit by bit, throughout that 6-month period, onto the internet, were little itty-bitty tidbits of information, a backstory, viral marketing that built exactly what the movie was going to be about. Eventually, the title Cloverfield came out. J.J. Abrams actually started talking about it in interviews. It ended up being confirmed as like a real thing, not just some kind of mass hallucination from everybody who was too excited and then promptly too let down by the 2007 Transformers live-action movie. January 18th, 2008. Cloverfield hits theaters. And it is exactly as everybody thought it was. Not everybody. Some people thought it was a live-action Voltron movie. Don't ask. Some people thought it was Godzilla. Some people thought it was Gamera. But what Cloverfield really was an American giant monster attacking the city movie. J.J. Abrams, in later interviews, had said that while vacationing in Japan with his sons, what struck him was that no matter what store he went into, there was always Godzilla merchandise. There were always a plethora of giant monsters. Toys, t-shirts, lunchboxes, all over the place for anybody and everybody to purchase and enjoy. And it struck him, aside from King Kong, which, does King Kong really count? We don't really have our own giant monster. So that's what Cloverfield was. I really liked Cloverfield. Cloverfield sort of polarized people a lot. I know people who hate the movie. I know people like myself who really enjoyed it. But one thing that everybody can agree on is that the marketing was insane. Now, cut to this past weekend. Another Michael Bay movie, 13 Hours. What is everybody talking about? The trailer for 10 Cloverfield Lane. What the fuck, Bad Robot? They did it to us again. They dropped this trailer attached to a Michael Bay movie that some people really wanted to see and some people didn't. It's 3 people, John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and some other guy, don't remember his name, locked up in a survivalist bunker. The official synopsis is that Mary Elizabeth Winstead's character gets knocked out in a car accident. When she comes to, she's in this bunker with John Goodman and Captain One Arm over there. And they're telling her that they saw her, they dragged her into the bunker, and they saved her from the fallout of whatever the hell happened up above. And that now they can't leave. There's nothing to go back to. The world no longer exists outside this bunker. The question does arise, is Goodman on the up and up? Is Goodman, in fact, a good man? He's a good man. He's a good man. This is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. Now, the fact of the matter is, even though we have this trailer, we still don't know what the fuck this movie is. We don't know. J.J. Abrams has officially come out and called it a, and I'm quoting here, blood relative of the original Cloverfield movie. We still don't know. Is it a sequel? Is it a follow-up? Is it set in the same universe? Are they using the word Cloverfield as a connector to build an anthology of scary sci-fi-ish movies? We don't know. The fact of the matter is, this movie's coming out in March. Thank God we don't have 6 more months to wait for this shit. Just like 2.5. It's astounding to me that this happened again. That they were able to film this movie. They called it something completely different at the start of it. They called it The Cellar. And they just dropped this bomb on everybody. And nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what this movie is. Only people directly involved with it know what this movie is. So this, of course, has opened up theories online. It's opened up discussion. People are talking about this. And that's what marketing is supposed to do. So bravo to the marketing at Bad Robot. They took a Michael Bay movie that some people cared for, some people didn't, and they attached a trailer, an ambiguous trailer, for a movie that, even now that we know the name, even though we know who's in it, even though we got much more of a glimpse of what the story is to this than we ever did with the first Cloverfield trailer, nobody knows what this is. That's astounding to me. It's absolutely amazing. I'll be there in March to see what the hell this movie is. If nothing else, I like John Goodman. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead? Are you kidding me? Have you seen Sky High? You should go watch Sky High. Sky High is pretty great. To say nothing of Scott Pilgrim. You might want to stay away from that Thing remake, though. Bad Robot is getting my money come March. Probably getting yours, too. Let's be honest. And that's all thanks to just plain good marketing. Thanks for watching. Bye.